It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's
It's
page.
page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's
It's
page.
page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's
It's
page.
page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page. It's page.
It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page. It's page.
It's Paige.
tell you. What's happening, Gardner? What's happening? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me in the joint? Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, check, check. 1, 2. So, today, just like the other day, your man's gonna be doing a little bit of a review, and of course I'm going to show you guys how to do something that I was messing with a little earlier. I was in a situation where I needed some flams, so I went through the actual way that they designed for you to do it, and then I think I'm a little bit better now on the voice. What's happening, Gardner? I am here. Where are you? So how was your holiday, man? How was your holiday? Let me get all of this together. All right. So let's see. Is that something I was working on? All right. Turn it up. Turn it up. Let me see if I can get it louder. Let me see if I can get it a little bit louder. I'm running this out of here. I'm going to turn that all the way up. And then I'm going to go over here and pull that up too. See if we're getting a little bit better. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Check, 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 check. 1, 2. All right. All right. So I was working on something and I realized that I needed a flam. Let me just mute out these tracks. And where was it? I think it was here. Yeah. So I went into the system. And before I get started, because how's everybody doing? Is everybody in the building? All right, good. I'm glad you can hear me. And we're going to get in and do a little something. And if you got any questions about something, holla at your man. Holla at your man. Yesterday, I did one on the motion designer. And I might go back through that one again just so that you know there's extra stuff you can do. And this time I'll use the pan since I know you're on here. And you guys can hear it goes from one ear to the other. It gives you a little something extra you can do with this unit. There's a lot of stuff in here, and the update made it better. And just like I said, I have to stick to my word. I said that if they made it better for me, then I would make it better for everybody. Or they made it good for me, I'll make it good for everybody. So here I am trying to do what I said I would do. And I would like to give a shout out to my older brother. He set it up for me so that I can do all of this. And I thank him very much for that. All right, so I was working on a piece and I needed a flam. All right, so if you look at this one here, I'm going to hit edit, and that note there, you'll see that I just have a standard note here. And then here I have it separated a little bit on another snare. Now I'm going to kill this one so that we don't have that one anymore. And I'm going to use this one to show you, give me a second here, to show you the way that the system has set it up for you to do a flam. So if you go this way, all right. So when you go around to that second one, it, is just straight one hit. Now here on 13, I'm going to go ahead and add the flam. And you're going to see why this flam didn't really work in this scenario for me. So I had to create something new. Check it out. You see how you can, as opposed to, so what I did here was I went and I copied this snare drum, hit copy, and I copied this snare drum to this spot here. And that's a simple thing. All you have to do is hit copy and hit the drum that you want to have the first drum be, and hit the drum that you want the second drum to be. So, all right. And then I went back to edit, and I pulled that sub off of there because that was not working for our situation. I came up here and I added this drum here, right? And then I went to edit, and this start of note feature, I've learned to make it work for me. So what I did was I took it back, because in this machine, you can kind of push things back and forward. So all I did was I changed the drum, hit the step, and then added the step, right? And then here we go. See how close that one is? It sounds more like a flam as opposed to, and they're both at the same velocity, but it sounds more like a flam. If you mess with it a little bit more, like, I think 7 is my sweet spot, but when I was messing with it, I went as far as making it sound the way that the machine would do it. And then I started dragging it in. I came in half as much and got that 7. Which works for me. So for the song, this isn't the song I was working on, but for the song that I was working on, that was closer. Then I did a little bit of changing on the velocity and made it all work. And I wanted to put that up here, so just in case somebody was looking for the ability to do a flam. And if you notice, I'm not using a solid speed, a fast tempo, a fast BPM. And I still wanted that flam to hit like a real flam would hit when you're playing the drums. I used to be a drummer. My first instrument was drums. I played drums in the church when I was younger. But so I know how a drummer, I know how a drummer's stability is with his flams and stuff, and the machine was not doing it, especially at that BPM. Now, probably if I was at a quicker BPM, it would happen faster. It would have a more clean sound. But you know what I mean? I was like, look, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to show my people how to do it. Now, I'll go back through that one again so that I'll know that you know how to do it. Yeah, that BPM was 70. And, if I use the one with the machine, the one that the Verselab is designed to do, let me turn this one off. I'll just turn it all the way down. Good thing about this is if you push shift and turn, it'll go faster. So look. Now, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the little sub that comes along with it. Put it on flam. You see that? Let me just for giggles, let me see if I push the tempo higher. Will it hit it the right way? I'm gonna push the tempo to like 100. Give it 40 more beats. You'll see. It's still a little slow. You know what I'm saying? It's still a little slow. Let's play with it. I didn't even do this earlier, but let's play with it a little bit. Let's make it double the sound, double the speed, which is not useful for anything. well, it did it at 140, but if my piece is at 70 and I double it up, I don't have as much time for my measures. So it wouldn't work for me. But the way that I did it, the way that I designed to do it so that it just sound good for me was by adding another snare and just changing the start of the note on the second snare so that the second snare hits a little earlier. And I'm always messing with this doggone thing. Even when I'm not supposed to be, even when I'm supposed to be working a whole nother way, I'm always messing with this thing. So the way that I did this, let me pull it back up, is that I changed the start of the second note to go a little bit quicker, to come in a little faster, earlier. I'm sorry. Bam. And it's a tighter flam, even tighter than when it was at 140. So that's the way I did it. All right. And if you have any things that you're trying to create, like flams or roughs, you can use that start of note feature and create that. And I will be working on those types of things because I want you to be able to use that bad boy. But then I lose. Then I lose 4 bars. Let me see. Hold on, let's see. I only get up to 32 on here. There's nowhere else I can let's see, so turn it on. None of that. I know y'all can hear my family in the background. I try to set everything up so that y'all don't hear them, but what can you do? I got a big family, pretty wife who I have 9 children with. There's 11 of us in the house. Put it on the 1. You know it. Look, I'm gonna need a bass line from you, man. I have this tune. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow and let you get your ear on it, and you tell me if you can put some bass on it for me, and I'll send it over to you. Put your email up here too, so that I can send it over to you, and you can work with it, and we can work together on this one. And I'm glad, I'm happy that you're up here. I see we got like 9 people watching. If everybody can just say, hey, how you doing? That would be good. The more interaction we have, the better it is for me up here. And hopefully, we can get more people who own this unit or was thinking about getting this unit to see it. Yeah, I'll try. It's just like saying, yeah, I'm going to do that, man. I'm from uptown. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this mic.
It's Paige.
Yeah, Gardner, I will be in New Orleans in late June. I just got a commissioned to do like 3 songs with a cat down there. So if you interested in hooking up, man, holla at me, because I'll be downtown at the Sheridan. And, you know, we can hook up, walk through the quarter, look at some bands, or hang out if you want. Because I will be down there, and I know you down there. What's up, Mom? So, the other thing that I want to show you is this motion designer, because I think this would be very good for someone who's using this, especially if you are like me and you get creative. You know, you get these wild hairs and you get creative and stuff. Over here, see something. Turn this back on. Turn that open back on. All right. Now, the way that you get... Cool. I'm going to pull up my phone. Try to keep all these things quiet so that we can be quiet on the set. All right, cool. So I'll probably send that to you early in the morning. You just be looking for it. Just be looking for it. I had something that I was thinking. I'll send both of them to you so that maybe you can embellish on what I had, or you can just create something new. Of course, it's Paige. All right, so now I want to show you, before I get out of here, I want to show you how to do this motion designer live while I have like 7 people up here now. So I want to show you how to do this. And that way I'll know that I told somebody exactly how to do it while I was live on here. So first things first, you have controls 1, 2, and 3. Now we have a control 4. If you hit edit and shift and turn control knob 1, you'll see that we now have control assigned number 4. You can assign all the things that you can assign to all the other things, but here, let's go with pan. If you have headphones on, you'll hear this really well. What do I have on this kick track? Whatever it is, it's going to happen. Okay, so once you've assigned it, okay, by hitting edit and shift and turning that knob. Soon as you've decided what you want it to do, try everything, because when you try everything, you find out that you can get real creative with this thing. All right. Then go ahead and hit edit and motion. Bypass clear all and clear 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to see motion designer. Push the volume knob in for enter, and you have these waveforms that you can use. There's a saw wave. Oh, push it in. There's a saw wave. There's an ARC wave, a square wave, a sine wave, a cosine wave, and random. Let's try random, because anything random you're going to hear. You're going to hear it really well. Okay, now when you decide that you want random, go ahead and push the volume knob in and then turn. This asks you, this is like how many times you want to happen. You can have it happen every first step. You can have it happen every 4 steps, 8, and so on and so forth, right? I'm going to put it at every 4 steps. That way it gives it a little bit of space between the times that it's happening. And then I'm going to press the volume knob in. All right, baby. Show me how to do how you. I must have listened to that every day for about a week when that came out. My mother bought that album. My mother was a big time Christian, but she knew I liked music. And she would sneak those Stevie Wonder albums and the Michael Jackson albums in the house under my dad's nose. But she didn't even know that he was sneaking Prince and stuff in under her nose. It was amazing to watch the two of them defy their own rules. And then go ahead and choose your destination. So in this situation, you can choose control knob 1 through 4. We're using the invisible one, so we're going to choose 4. Go ahead and press the value knob in. Now, if you have your headphones on, put them on. If you don't have them on, put them on so that you can hear. This is going from ear to ear. First things first, I'm just going to come out of it. I'm going to turn it off so you know. Do I have the timing correct? Okay. Yeah, I do. All right. And let me do something else here because that can be unnerving. Okay. Now watch this. When I do this, it's on the bass. I did too many things. Okay. Now, when I press the motion, check it out. I'm gonna just turn the drums off. So if you have your headphones on, you can hear this bass line going from ear to ear randomly. Now, my thing always is this. Once I know what the thing does, I can use it. When you put something in front of me and you don't tell me what it does, I kind of like, whatever, hell, who cares, blah, blah, blah. But now that I know what it does, this is something that can be very useful. If I erase the motion on, well, I don't even have to erase it. I can just make it a sine wave so that you hear it move slowly from one side to the other. Check it out. So we did that. Create the motion. Now check it. All right, so just that simple. Now if you have your headphones on, you'll hear it go from one side to the other. You'll understand a little bit better of what it can do. Now, I'm just gonna hit mute here and show you. I think it's this one that I have something a little different here. Here, if you hear that, that's the motion. I made it do that. And then I think so I have one where it's kind of and the other one is just traveling from ear to ear. So if you are inside of a groove that you're working on, especially if you're doing funk, and you want it to do something, you don't want it to just stand still, you want it to do something, go ahead and pull a lead in or something and make that lead do something. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had a lead in here doing something, but make it do something. This machine is amazing, once again. And if you are so inclined to use it and like push it further than you thought you can go with it, you'll find that anything you wanted to do, you can do in this unit. I like this. I'm happy to, it is. Let me just something. Now, when you listen to and if I put the metronome back on, you can do a whole bunch of stuff with just using that. I used to have the MC303. Excuse me, I'm working a cold out. But I used to have an MC303, and there were arpeggiation differences that you could use to kind of do these things here. In this, is a different way of speaking because we're in a different time, but you can use the motion, and you can use the motion on all 7 of the tracks. You can even use it on the kit. I don't do it on over there unless I was going to go ahead and like make this here a hi-hat track, and I would, let it just roll through and it can go from left side to right side, or I can do some random things because random must be the biggest draw for these cats, because I notice when you hit random, random kind of makes things a little bit interesting. If you are brand new and you just came on, I have one extra person now. So I want to let you know how to get to this so that you can do this. And of course, now you know what it does, you'll be able to add it to your arsenal of things to do with this machine. All right. The way that you get to the 4th control, because you have control 1, 2, and 3, and the invisible one that controls the motion is on number 4. You hit edit. You see my hand there on edit, my finger on edit, hit shift, and then turn the control knob 1. And if you can see that, you'll see that this is control 4, and I can make it do a pitch bend. I can make it control reverb and delay and, vibrato, the rate, release, decay. Those things don't kind of really do much, but this resonance and the cutoff will do a whole lot. If you are wanting to go ahead and make it do a motion, just right there, then go ahead and hit edit and motion. Okay. When you start, when it comes on here, it's going to be here at clear all, right? You can clear all, you can clear the first one on control 1, control 2, 3, and 4, or you can just go to Motion Designer, click onto it, choose one of these waves and are random. Try everything so that you'll know what everything does. And that way, when you're working on something, you're like, you know what, I want this to go weird, and you can just make it do it. In this case, I'm gonna try ARC. Once you decide one, go ahead and push the enter knob. And this time, I don't want it to start on the first step, all right? And then you can decide on whether you want it at the main value or closer to the middle, where, you can decide how you want that wave to happen. I'm just going to leave it at 0. And then you have the maximum value, which is 127. You can try smaller values if you want, or you can just use big ones. Just try everything. The one thing I do is I read the manual and then I just try everything. Go ahead and push your volume knob in, and then you want it on destination for the 4th control, not the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 3rd. You want it on the 4th one, the invisible one. And then once you're ready, you've done everything, you go ahead and hit execute. And on this one, I'm just gonna choose a note and make sure that note will, choose a note, and then make sure that this note goes for a little while. I'm gonna let it go all the way to the end of right there. All right. And then hit that. Turn the motion off. Let you know I'm not faking. And then, let me turn it down a little bit. Put it half the rate. And then I'm going to turn the motion on. Now, once again, if I wanted to be more in time, I just decide on whether I'll make it go 4 steps instead of 1. And if I wanted to, if I was so inclined, I could do this. Let's see, put it on resonance. And then I'm going to turn the resonance up. Right. And then the more things you do, the more things will happen here. And so just wanted to let you know how to do this. And of course, keep my word, because I said I was going to be up here every day, even though I fell short a few times. But your man's going to put up about 4 in one day. So be looking for that. So if you have any questions, holler at me. Gardner, I'm going to send over that piece of music to you so that you can, see if you can add something for your man on there. Put some funky on there. And I'll see you guys on tomorrow. You guys have a good one. And thank you so much. I see you in there, David. And I see a few more people in here. But I'm going to holler at you guys on tomorrow. This is an everyday thing for me. And one of these days, not one of these days, probably Sunday, we're going to have 4 of these up. And then I'm going to just sit on here for about an hour. And we can all just shoot the breeze. We can work on some music together. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Talk to you later.